But now we will come back to our second episode. And as you saw at the end of our first episode, the Doctor has regenerated. That's the other fun of Doctor Who, doing that as a genre, is that anybody can be the Doctor at any time. And it works perfectly. So I have the same question as I did before. Do we like the alien world stuff, or do we want to try something on Earth? What would you like, alien or Earth? Earth. Oh, Earth. Oh, that's a lot of Earth. Okay. If Earth, what city on Earth?
London.
I heard London first. I heard a couple of Londons. So what? Give me a year. What year in London?
1942.
1942. Well, okay, so Doctor Who, as with many British fiction and especially fantasy, they do concentrate a lot on World War II. I don't know why. Nothing big was going on in England at that time, was there?
No.
But Doctor Who, of course, has visited the world of World War II many, many times, so we will do so once more. However, we're not going to assume that any of us are experts on the actual facts of World War II or 1942 in general. So I need, in that same vein as the questions I asked earlier, I need one very specific event or moment in London in 1942 that the Doctor wants to visit.
The installation of Big Ben.
The installation of Big Ben. I love it. I love it. So the installation of Big Ben is what the Doctor is wanting to visit. It happens to be in 1942 in London, and that could cause some particular levels of trouble. Or, as we've seen in many Doctor Who episodes, for those of you like myself who are giant nerds and have watched some of them, the war effort might in fact be complicated by perhaps some typical Doctor Who villains or some new ones. Let's find out. We take you now to 1942 London for our cold open.
Air raid helmets. Air raid helmets.
Hot cross buns.
Oi, Wanker! Give me one of those.
There you go. Get your air raid helmets.
Give me one.
There you go.
You're supposed to give this to me
Cross
last
buns.
Child size, my head ain't too big.
Yes. One will fit you, that one.
I could use some buns.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
There you go, Governor.
Thank you.
How's business?
Not bad. These origami air raid helmets, they're selling like hotcakes.
These hot cross buns are selling like origami air raid helmets.
Well, that's good for you then. Yeah, I think that the transitive property of selling, yes, that works.
Yes.
Yeah.
Trade?
Sure. Hot cross buns!
Air raid helmets.
Hot cross buns!
Cement gas mask!
Hot cross buns!
Cement gas mask!
No, I'm fine. I've got one.
Oi, honey, I told you, don't wear the concrete one in public.
Well, I paid a lot of good money for it. I paid pounds and pences.
Yes, I understand, but you can't see, and you keep running into these fine people.
Safety first. Safety first.
I suppose you're right.
See you later.
I'll see you at home, love.
Move aside, Miss Roth. Move
Hot cross
aside.
buns!
Hate that.
Are they fresh?
Well, not now because I've been yelling hot cross buns for 20 minutes.
We're having a gathering at my home, and I need fresh ones. Am I capable of getting them from you, sir?
You know what? These just became fresh.
May I have 3, please?
Yes, 3 fresh hot cross buns.
I have no dough, though.
3 fresh hot cross buns.
No. I want you to come to the house, and I need 30 of them this evening, sir. Are you capable of putting these out for my party?
Oh, definitely.
May I have 3, and I'll show you the new construction that's coming up called Big Ben. Okay, 2.5.
If you can tell me what time it is.
Well, thank you. I'll watch for the time.
I appreciate that.
I will be at my home on Scepter Street, 325. Please be there by 6 p.m. and do not be late, sir.
So 30 hot cross buns, fresh, Scepter Street, 321. What time was that?
6 p.m.
6 p.m. I have no idea how to tell the time. If only we had a clock.
We will have one soon.
Are you becoming sore from wearing things to keep you safe?
Doctor,
Yes, Sydney.
where are we off today?
Well, you know how I like time.
Yes, of course.
It's always been my hobby. We're headed to London.
Oh, my favorite city.
Oh, stop. I can't deal with the manufactured accent the whole time. Stay focused, okay? We'll get there. The installation of Big Ben.
Really?
Yes!
Ah, it's one of my favorite clocks in the world.
Mine too. Mine too.
You know, I think it's crazy how it's always right on time.
I know, it's amazing. It's amazing.
I wonder what time we're going to get there, though.
Beats me. All right, hit the flux capacitor.
Right.
The Doctor and Sydney land in London, 1942.
1942,
Are you sure?
1:37.
But how do you know? There's no clock to tell us.
I'm good.
Gee,
Let's go explore.
where is everybody?
Hello.
Hello.
I'd like to talk, but I've been working on Big Ben,
Yeah.
and I have to clock in.
Okay.
All right.
Tea and biscuits.
Oh,
Oh, it's almost tea time.
2, please.
Oh, no problem.
tea,
Tea.
biscuit,
Yep.
It's also called a cookie.
cookie, crumpet. Do you have crumpets?
No crumpets, just cookies, biscuits, tea.
So, how are you doing this afternoon? We're here to watch this installation of Big Ben. How excited are you?
I'm super excited because I don't have no idea when to get off work. But now that we'll have a clock, I'll know.
That's great.
If only they got it working.
All right. You wind the thing, and I'm going to plug it in.
Okay, but let me just... Oh, I have to do this?
Yeah, so you wind it and make the arms go in the
Both
way that they go.
directions.
Yeah. And
Different
then I'm going to
directions.
plug it in,
Okay.
and then it should make a really long boom sound. Okay? 1, 2, 3.
Here we go.
Boom!
Look, it's working now.
Not exactly.
What?
That arm is not going the same direction as that arm.
Are you sure?
I'm fairly certain.
Can't trust government work.
Are you getting sore from wearing headgear and gas masks and all sorts of things to avoid these awful bombs of the war?
I am. I've got lines around my face and
Well,
just terrible.
Teddy's lovely powder smells nice, and you put it on underneath your mask, underneath your helmet, and you will not get the chafing anymore, and you'll have a lovely smell, because we know we don't bathe very often, and that will help you smell better. And it's available, if you can find any place that hasn't been bombed out, a pharmacy near you for only 5 pence.
The Doctor and Sydney head up to the top of Big Ben, the top of the tower holding Big Ben, in order to see if they can't figure out exactly what's going on. And the Doctor has a solution in mind.
How's everything going up there?
It's not going so well.
Have you figured out the problem?
I think I have.
Great.
All I need to do is hand me my screwdriver.
Gotcha. Get!
Okay, this should do the trick.
Oi, mate! What are you doing up there? That's my job!
I'm trying to get this clock working right. Your hands were going in different directions.
What, are you all of a sudden a critic?
No, I'm a doctor.
You have to come down. You have to come down now.
I'll be right there.
Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! We will always take over the time machines here, starting with the Big Ben, and we will make these sticks that come out go hey nay, and the humans will never get the time right, and when they're all discombobulated, we will take over the planet!
Yes, Doctor?
It's an arctic nemesis.
Ha ha!
I don't know if I'm late or if I'm early.
No!
I'm so discombobulated!
It's counterclockwise, man!
I have been following where you're going, and I knew you were going to come here on this day at this time because I am my examiner and I've been tracking you for years. And I have dysfunctioned this function, and therefore the humans will all get confused starting in London and moving around across the world.
This is going to wreak havoc everywhere.
Ah, discombobulation!
It already has started, Doctor!
I used to have an accent.
No!
Sydney, run back to the TARDIS and get the odometer spectrum machine.
I will, Doctor.
Now.
You'll never defeat me. You might have defeated me before all those years ago, Doctor, but not now, because I went to school. I went to college and then upper college and then triple upper college. And now I know everything.
And in a puff of smoke, counterclockwise man disappears right before the doctor's eyes. As the doctor returns to the TARDIS and as Sydney is headed to the TARDIS, and the doctor heads off to look for a new solution. We follow Sydney to the TARDIS.
That's quite the run. All right, what was the doctor wanted again? Oh, right, the discombobulator thingy, biggie. Oh, hello.
Well, I thought I could help you a little bit.
Oh, thank you, Mike. Just looking for the thingamabobber discombobulator.
Yes. You know, we've had some problems here with telling time lately.
Doctor, please.
Everything is discombobulated.
Yeah. Oi, I get it, but that's why I'm looking for this thing. I don't know where my master put it. I swear, she always does this.
Well, I don't think you really need that because I can help you, I think.
Oh, really?
I think the problem started a long time ago, well, a couple months ago, maybe a couple days ago, when they brought Big Ben in.
Tell me about this Big Ben.
Big Ben was donated by a guy by the name of Ross Perot. He brought it in, and since that time, we've had some issues.
So if I'm getting this right, y'all were fine, and then one day they dropped this big clock in the middle of everything and screwed the whole thing up.
Somewhat, yes. And the thing about it is, you know, the doctor's trying to help us, but he's kind of wound kind of tight.
Don't worry, Governor. The doctor is just being himself.
Ah, okay, but I think we can help you.
Really?
Yes, you have to discover there's something going on in the base of Big Ben.
Take me there.
I can do that.
Off they go, and we go back to the doctor, who's still who's still at the top of the clock tower, trying to work out what's going on, trying to figure out how counterclockwise man managed to foil her first solution.
Oi, mate! How are we supposed to know which one's clockwise?
They're supposed to go this way. This way.
Something's wrong. Everything's going backwards.
This hasn't helped at all.
Why'd we buy this again?
It was donated by Perot.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that time didn't work. I thought I had it all solved, but where is Sydney?
I don't know. Who's Sydney?
My companion.
Oh,
you know
my
the one
goodness.
from Australia?
Oh, yeah.
their sleeve.
I can try one more thing.
But counterclockwise man has a plan.
Maybe if I can reverse the polarity on the face of the clock.
Nah, that'll never work.
I don't think so either.
You'll never get it. You'll never get it. I've blobbed the blibber and sieved the stobber, and they'll never figure it out.
But you whined the boozle.
Doctor, you don't know. You're not going to know my little secrets because I don't want you to be successful. I want to be successful. I want to get the whole world to be discombobulated because these humans are silly and they can't do one thing without someone telling them to do it at this time or that time or another time.
But they're sillier when they're going forward. I wish you would just give them a chance.
I can't do that. I'm sorry, but I have evil into my core, and it's just part of me. I have to have my own identity. I have to embrace my identity, and evil is my identity. I hope you understand.
Yes, tell me about your childhood.
Hello, you know that giant sucking sound is really just time disappearing to your day. Hi, I'm Ross Perot.
I'm his cousin Bob.
Yes. Bob and I here have a special for you. We've just started a whole new business called Giant Clocks.
That's right, giant clocks. Wall clocks, little clocks, big clocks. Clocks around the clock.
Really, really big clocks. Because, we call it giant clocks because we don't like to use other names to hide the identity of what it really is. It's just giant clocks. So, we have your problem for all your time series. You can track your time with our giant clocks. It's just one per customer, though. Sometimes per country.
That's right, and they come in different colors. They come in red, purple, orange. Clockwork Orange is a very good color.
Excellent. Yes. Clockwork Orange is actually a very big seller, especially in London.
Yeah, that's right.
I can't see the numbers on the stupid pocket watch.
See, what you need is Ross Perot's giant clock.
Oh, that's so much easier. How
That
much
clock
is it?
has a funny face.
Just $75 billion per country.
That's right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
We return to Sydney, who's trying to make his way back to the doctor, but he's fallen into one of counterclockwise man's traps.
Lead the way, sir. Okay.
We're getting close.
Yeah. Let's take a rest right over here, Governor. Sorry, I'm very out of shape, you know.
You know, we got to get there. I'm a little afraid we may not get there, but time will tell.
What is happening?
Spinning you full of time. Spinning time. You'll be confused. You won't know where to go. You won't know what to do, and you won't remember what your
Counterclockwise man, I should have known.
Ha ha.
Oh,
With Sydney and his local friend
What are you
trapped,
doing?
the doctor fears for the worst. Things could not be going worse.
I think
There can't possibly be the right solution. The
you
doctor
might
is...
have lost your accent.
Things couldn't be going worse.
crikey!
Why do I always think I know all the answers without doing a full amount of research?
Crikey!
Who's Rickett?
Who are you?
I am your... I don't know.
Things are getting much, much worse.
Crikey, I was just about to put some shrimps on the barbie over here, and then I run into you.
Yeah, and I who's Corky?
Slowly but surely, Sydney comes to his senses, gets back to his real voice, and gets himself out and back to the doctor.
Oh, wait. I know. We were trying to get back to the doctor in order to fix Big Ben to get the whole world back on track.
Oh, we was, were we?
Yes.
So go do it.
Let's do it.
All right.
Sydney!
Doctor, I met this fine gentleman out on the street, and he told me that there's something at the base of the clock that is making this whole thing happen.
Come, I'll show you.
Yes, please.
This was a lot easier when I was a young man. Yes. See this?
Hello?
Yes.
Who dares to enter my clock basement?
See what's happening there?
Oh, it's the doctor.
Hey,
You know what that means?
Doctor Who?
Just the doctor.
I didn't order any doctor. I was waiting for a pizza.
Didn't see one.
Eureka!
Yes.
It makes sense now.
What are you doing?
What is it, doctor?
It's the flux capacitor.
Oh yeah, that thing. I turned it off because it was making noise.
It did. But see right there?
Yes.
All we need is a simple screw. That's it. That's
Really?
all.
I've been
Yep,
holding on
it
to
just
this.
needs to be tightened. That's
I
it.
found this screw when we first got here. I've been holding on to
That's
it the
it.
whole time. Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right, let's just get this in here.
By the
And the
way,
rattling stopped, so the little creature that lives at the bottom of Big Ben was finally happy.
Thank you so much. It's much more peaceful now.
we have to get you a pizza.
Absolutely, yes.
Okay.
Want some cheese?
Only if it's Swiss.
Counterclockwise man attempted to get to that creature at the bottom of Big Ben because that was his one wish, to control all of time by controlling that creature. Until he was finally defeated by the Doctor.
Foiled again by that darn doctor. Everywhere I go in time he follows, and I even tried to destroy time, but it didn't work. And even he came back as a woman, and I still couldn't foil him because, as we know, women are even more powerful than men.
Good save.
Good save.
Doctor.
Do you have little mouse creatures at the bottom of your clock?
Yes.
Are they making everything get discombobulated?
They're just unplugging stuff that makes noise.
Then you need rat traps.
What traps? What's that? Is it cruel?
It is.
I'd like
You're gonna hurt and punish
Two.
those little two. I'll give you one for free.
excellent. Why, thank you.
Here you go. Set them up. You'll never have to see another one of these rodents again.
Get in the trap. Come back here, you. Get in there.
And finally, we're back in the TARDIS as the Doctor and Sydney plan their next adventure.
Some adventure, huh, doctor?
That was wonderful. Sydney, it was really weird though. You kept. Never mind.